Coworkers ain't your damn friends. I've been saying this since last year, man. Y'all already know what the motto is over here. Y'all know what the slang is. But coworkers ain't your friends, man. So just to give a rundown, because it's about to be a new year, 2025. We already know new year come with new challenges, new goals, new struggles, new winnings, new bullshit, all that. But anyways, 2025, we're going to be militant. We're going to be watchful of our surroundings. We're going to make sure we're careful with how we move in the workplace. Yeah, man, we're going to get the job done. Clock in and get the fuck home. You ain't there to make no friends. You ain't even there to try to make friends. You ain't even there to try to see if everybody else is your friend. Coworkers ain't your damn friends. I ain't they damn friend. You ain't supposed to be their friend. Stop trying to be friends with everybody. Stop trying to be friendly Bob ass nigga with everybody, man. Stop trying to be buddy with everybody, thinking everybody is for you and trying to support you, thinking they ride or die for you. When the shit hit the fan, they ain't gonna be nowhere to be found. They gonna ghost your ass. That's right, man. You ain't gonna be able to find them. You gonna look high, low, left or right. Ain't gonna be nobody by your side. If it come down to you with them to get fired, they gonna throw you under the bus. They not your friend, man. They is not your friend, woman. Come on, man. When are y'all gonna learn? A lot of y'all already know this. That's why y'all rockin' with them motherfucker. But a lot of people don't. A lot of people act like they know it, but once they actually, when they clock in and they're around people, they fall under social pressure. And social pressure is pretty much, it makes you feel like you gotta be sociable with everybody. It make you feel like you gotta be everybody's friend at work. But that's not the case. Yeah, you gotta play along. I ain't gonna lie to you. Cause some jobs, they'll fire you. They'll let you go. They'll terminate your ass because you ain't trying to be their friend. You ain't kissing their ass. Yeah, the boss, they'll sit back and be watching you like a vulture. They watch you with a telescope. They watching your ass closely, micromanaging you. Not even off of your work and your production. They watching how you interact with other people. That's why on these applications and these little waste of time ass assessments that you take, they ask you these questions like, oh, how well do you get along with others? Are you a team player? You know, all that stuff, man. It's like, man, motherfucker need a job, so you gonna lie. You know your ass introverted as hell, you know what I'm saying? You know you wanna go in the corner and just shrink and die in the corner, you know what I'm saying? And be in your own little world. But you know when you enter into the workforce, the job place, it's a whole nother territory, a whole nother realm, a whole nother dimension, man. You got people literally judging how you carry yourself. They watching how you interact with others. And then they go about off of that, they'll go off of that on how they're gonna treat you, man. So it's so many different social and different tactics you gotta take. You know what I'm saying? There's so much social awareness you gotta have when you step into the production, man, when you clock into work. Because if you're not aware, you're gonna get hit with a curveball. You're gonna be blindsided. A lot of people thought their coworkers were their friends, and then they got stabbed in the back. Yeah, man, you got all the way home, you like, damn, my back hurt. You turn around, you saw a knife just daggered straight in your back, just sticking in there, man. Your coworkers will stab you in your back faster than you could blink. That's why you never open up too much about your personal life and personal dealings that you got going on outside of work. You ain't supposed to do that. You spilling the tea willingly, man. You like, hey, man, here's ammo. Whenever you're ready to shoot me in the head, go ahead, man. Free shot. That's basically what you're doing when you're telling everybody all your damn business. You giving them free ammo, and they just sitting back taking bullet by bullet. Every time you let them into your life, you just giving them bullet by bullet. They just put it into the clip. All right. Thank you. Oh, all right. That's where you stay at? Okay. You know what I'm saying? How many kids you got? Okay. Another bullet. Okay. Oh, is your wife, you get along with your husband? All right. Telling me business about your relationships and marriages. Oh, you dealing with child support? Okay. Ooh, all right. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you struggling paying the bills? All right. Ooh, that's a big old bullet right there. You telling people your struggles? If anything, if you're gonna tell these nosy ass motherfuckers your business, at least tell them some bullshit. At least act like you everything straight. Don't tell them your struggles and the hardships that you're dealing with at home. Don't do that. They definitely gonna put you on the target, man. And it might not be today. It may not be tomorrow. It may not even be 2 weeks from now. But eventually, when they come to work and out of nowhere they get tired of looking at your ass, they might look at your ass and be like, man, that's one ugly motherfucker. I want to see them out of here. They might just go around and start spinning rumors about you just cause. Yeah, you could just not like somebody for no reason. You've done it before. I've done it before. You just look at somebody like, I don't like them. But I'm not the type of person that will try to throw dirt on somebody's name for no reason. I'm not the kind of person. That's just not me. You know, I'm laid back, I'm chill, I'm staying in my own lane. But some people don't roll like that. Some people wake up and they live and they thrive off of gossip. You know, toxic energy, man. Their life is miserable at home. They're bored. They ain't got nothing to do. They got nothing going on for themselves as far as personal development. So they want to see, everybody else around them suffer like them. How dare everybody else look happy? And I'm not gonna lie, my life ain't all the way happy. Everything ain't cloud nine and peaches and cream in my life. I'm not walking on cloud nine, man. I'm not walking on sunshine. But I'm the type of person, I keep that to myself, man. I keep it to myself. I talk to myself before I talk to another motherfucker. I'll be psychotic ass talking to myself in the mirror. I don't give a fuck. I ain't about to go to work and tell everybody my business. You know what I'm saying? I remember like one job, and this is just an example. This ain't a bad example, but I told a female coworker like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to get my own little spot. This when I have my own little apartment. You know what I'm saying? I just told her. I didn't think it was big of a deal, but apparently she went and spread it like wildfire. Now the whole workplace is on fire. Hey, you got your own spot? Hey, man, you got your, hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, I'm talking about like 5 people came up to me probably about within the next 3 hours. And the rest of the week, with just more and more people. Hey, man, I heard you getting your own spot, man. Now, that ain't a bad example. I mean, that's good news, but that's just an example to show how fast stuff will spread. So imagine if you tell somebody something along the bad side of things. Oh, yeah, man, I got this going on. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna spread that shit all over, man. Then you got people looking at you, spreading rumors about you. You know what I'm saying? They'll just make up stuff about you just to entertain other people. But don't tell everybody your business, man, because half the time, 95% of the time, it's just all entertainment. Like you right now, if you was my coworker, I don't give a damn what you got going on outside of work. I don't. But if you tell me, I'm a listener. I'm a good listener, and I got a genuine heart, so I'm gonna actually hear you out. But at the end of the day, nothing you tell me is gonna benefit me. But what I could do is just take it and be like, okay, boom, boom, boom. Now I could assess you off of that. I could judge you off of what you tell me. You ever got into a conversation with somebody and you open up a little too much, and now they kind of treat you different now. First they was kind of cool with you. Now you might have said too much. You might have said the wrong thing. You never know, what somebody's sensitive side is, and what you might trigger inside of them through your conversation. So you got to be careful with, how you have conversations with people, man. That's why it's really best to limit your interaction with people as much as possible. Because people, they will judge you, man. They will judge you. And they could just not like you just off of one thing you said. You already know, don't talk about politics at work. For damn sure don't talk about politics. You know what I'm saying? I've seen that turn ugly. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to stay away from religious stuff or whatever. You got to really feel somebody out, see what type of time they on before you enter into a certain type of conversation with them. But really, it's just best to keep that shit work related. Or you can talk about a couple things outside of work. It ain't all got to be work related. I mean, come on, let's be realistic. Nobody just sitting around talking about how to set up computers and how to run the conveyor belt all day, or how many numbers that. Nah, man, you don't talk about, okay, how was the football game? How was that reality show? Who died in this episode, and boom, 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 when the next season gonna start? Okay, you know what I'm saying? Little stuff like that, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But when you start really talking about personal stuff, you enter into a dangerous territory, man. You gotta be real careful, man. Real careful. You know what I'm saying? You 32 and you got 4 kids and you staying with your mama. Don't tell people that. They gonna tell other coworkers, man. I done had people calling to me telling me other people's business. Oh, she calling out of work and she got this many kids. She stay with her mama. How does she deal with herself? And this same person will go with her and act like a friend in her face. And that's what you call a two-faced person. They got a face here and a face there. And they one way in front of your face, and when you turn around, boom, they a whole nother way. They talking about you. And if that person if a coworker come to you and talking about another coworker, talking about another motherfucker, what you think they're gonna do when they got enough information on you to gossip about? The moment you're not around, they're gonna go to somebody else and talk about them. That's just how the game goes. You got family members that do that. You got family members, they'll talk to you about one sibling when, you know what I'm saying, they not around. And then when you not around, they'll talk to your sibling about you. It goes on, man. It's just life. It's like the social food pyramid thing or whatever. The circle of the social life bullshit. But yeah, man, so the stuff that go on outside in the real world, even the stuff that goes on in the prison, the workplace is kind of like a prison. You're already within the parameters of you and within confined walls of the work facility. You're already trapped in that. I feel like a low vibrational ass shit. But the prison is the same politics as in the workplace. People will approach you with a certain goal in mind, with a certain intention, man. They'll approach you acting like your friend, but really they trying to get something out of you. They probably see, oh, he seemed like a laid-back person, or she seemed like a light-hearted person, soft-spoken. And that's the people that's gonna get targeted the most. A lot of y'all know what I'm talking about. When you quiet and stuff, it's like people are drawn to you, man. And they willing to try you on some bullshit more than somebody else. They might want to catch a car ride. Ain't nothing wrong with helping somebody. Ain't nothing wrong with being a good Samaritan. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. And this is just a life principle that a lot of people know. People take an inch and go a mile with it. So you give them one car ride, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? It's really best just to nip that shit in the bud. But for some people, y'all just got to learn the hard way. I had to learn the hard way. You give them couple car rides, they gonna expect that shit every day. They gonna feel obligated to use your services because you helped them out one fucking time. So when I learned that shit years ago, I said, nah, man. You know, if you just generally a nice person, it's probably hard for you to put your foot down. You're gonna have to learn how to have some backbone to you, because in this world, especially in the workplace, but in the world in general, people gonna run you over, man. You gotta be somewhat cutthroat in this world to have your way, and for motherfuckers to leave you alone and know not to play with you. But especially in the workplace, yeah, man, you have people like, they'll be watching you from a distance, plotting and scheming on how they gonna get over on you, how they gonna sabotage you, how they gonna try to throw dirt on your name, make you look bad, how to use you for whatever. Oh yeah, you got people that try to, you know, you got men at the workplace simping for the women. They will start shit with you because you know what I'm saying, you cordial with some girl or something. That's just another example. It is so much different bullshit and politics that go on in the workplace. They get mad because this girl looking at you or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You probably ain't even on that type of time, but you got some like real bitch made ass niggas at the job acting like females, man. I thought it was like, I ain't gonna lie, it is mainly women that be doing this kind of stuff. The women and other women don't get along. Cause I worked at a job where it was a lot of women, and you see like they get into little cat fights. Not physically, it can go there, but it's just like little verbal, psychological, mental shit they do with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like mind games they play with each other. They get on each other's nerves. They do little slick stuff and try to get away with it. They agitate somebody else. Yeah, man, you have women getting into cahoots with other people and trying to take one person down. I've had female coworkers come to me trying to get me to take somebody down. Oh yeah, come in the office with me and so and just say something bad about Shay or whatever Shy, and you know what I'm saying, I don't like her and she thinks she's just all this and that, boom, boom, boom. That's female stuff. Is that wrong? Yeah, that's wrong. If they do it, I got nothing to do with that. They grown ass adults. I could try to suggest them, hey, you know what I'm saying, I wouldn't do that, but I'm not about to get involved in that. That's female behavior, man. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? You gonna come to me to try to form cahoots with me to get somebody else in trouble? That ain't none of my business. I ain't got nothing to do with what y'all got going on. You know what I'm saying? So, hell nah. But fuck all that. It ain't even like we fucking. It ain't even like we was fucking. So if we was fucking, at least, all right, I'll think about it. But I still wouldn't have did it. That girl, you ain't about to have me simping for you just because you're a woman. Nah. But that's just an example of what goes on in the workplace. Coworkers ain't your damn friends. People getting all emotional about how people looking at them and work and whatever. Yeah, you gonna have people mean mugging you. You will have dudes mean mugging other dudes, trying to size you up. They see you got a little muscle to you or whatever. You walk around, got your sleeves rolled up. Now they want to act all whatever. Now I ain't gonna lie, a lot of dudes gonna fall back. They're gonna respect it like that. You know what I'm saying? But you got some dudes, they got this ego about them in the workplace. They want to be the big boss, the big dog or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? They might feel a little threatened or intimidated by your presence. Yeah, man. You have bosses trying to get you out of there, man. You have your own bosses being jealous of you. And they mad at you because you ain't trying to kiss their ass. You ain't trying to, you know, smear your lip print into their ass cheek. Yeah, man. They'll get mad about that. People get fired just for not being sociable with the boss. Because the boss is just used to being on this mighty podium, the stage, and having everybody worship him and praise him. I don't give a damn about your title, your label. I don't give a fuck about your position, man. I don't care about all that. I just want to come to work, do what I gotta do, and get the fuck home, man. I ain't here to be your friend. Coworkers ain't your friends. Bosses ain't your friends. Supervisors ain't your friends. HR, management, none of them are your friends. I don't give a fuck about none of that. None of that, man. I ain't here to bother nobody. I'm not here being a menace to society. I just want to come to work because I got to. I don't give a damn to even come to work, but I gotta come to work. All of this is just irrelevant, man. I'm gonna do what I gotta do the main priority, the main task at hand, and get the fuck home. Don't bring none of that bullshit to me. And coworkers, they'll try to bring shit to you, man, trying to involve you into their toxic drama, into their low vibrational misery, man. I don't want none of that going my way. You'll literally catch headaches and migraines, concussions from listening to people, man. Listening to a blabber and spew out just bullshit and nonsense. You know what I'm saying? You got every right to feel how you feel, man, but keep that shit to yourself. Let them go spread the other shit to other people, man. But don't be the person at work. And two, don't complain at work. Don't complain. Now, you can feel some way you feel about your job or how somebody treating you or whatever, boom, boom, boom. Take that shit straight to HR if it's that bad. Or talk to a trusted boss or whatever. But don't go talking about people behind their back, because it's going to get back to them. You talk behind people's back, it's going to get back to them, okay? You know what I'm saying? Remember that. It's eventually going to get back to them. And that might escalate into something that you really don't want it to lead to. If you really ain't trying to catch no smoke at work or none of that, if you ain't really about that, or if you ain't even trying to enter into that territory, just avoid it altogether, nip that shit in the bud, and go on about your way and about your day, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, people try to start stuff with you, they'll throw stones and try to hide. You know what I'm saying? Especially for women. I remember I was cool with this one female chick, and she told me, like, yeah, especially when you're like a black female, certain coworkers, they'll do things to you because they know that you already got a certain stigma and stereotype to you. So if you act out of character, or if you snap, you get mad, oh, it's an angry black woman, boom, boom, boom. And you're going to be the first one out the door. You're going to be the first one with all eyes on you, like Tupac, all eyes on me. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be the center of attention. And your ass going to be in HR, sitting in front of the manager or whatever, or getting walked out the door. But you ain't the one that started it. So you got people that do slick stuff like that. They'll throw rocks and hide. Trying to get you to react. You got to have some kind of self-control over your emotions and your character at work too, because people will try you. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, if you feel disrespected, especially by like upper like boss or whatever, don't tolerate no disrespect. I don't care or whatever. You feel like you have to buck dance to keep your job and be a pushover. You don't want to go out being a pushover, man. That's a sad thing. Always stand up for yourself, defend yourself, because people gonna have more respect for you, and you're gonna have more respect for yourself at the end of the day. You don't want to go all your life being a pushover. You might have been a pushover, you know, in the past. From this day on, man, stand up for yourself, put your foot down, and have some kind of backbone to yourself, man. Instead of stand up for yourself, like, all right, somebody crossed this boundary, boom, it's up in the stuff from there. You know, they getting folded, they getting truck stick. But anyways, yeah, man. So this coworkers not your friends. You know, don't trust nothing in the workplace. You know, it's gonna be some like-minded people you can get along with. Everybody ain't, you know, there to snipe your head off, but you gotta be real careful, man. Don't get too comfortable. Don't get too vulnerable. You know, and you don't want to get blindsided out here, man. But yeah, remember that coworkers ain't your damn friends. And this your boy Interest. Hit like, comment, subscribe. I got a book. It's gonna be coming out. I don't know how soon, but I'm working on a little book right now related to this kind of topic, man. You know, you gonna like it. You gonna fuck with it. But anyways, yeah, man. It's your boy, and I'm out.